There. Sheesh. I tried to go live a second ago and my glasses are falling. I'm a mess. It kept telling me to rotate my phone. I'm like, that's the way you always do it. I don't know why some days Facebook's got it and other days Facebook wants to give you a little trouble. So we fought the fight and we won. So here we go. All my greenery is in. I need to, it looks like I'm gonna have to place another order. I've got a couple other companies that I'm wanting to order from, so I may not order any more of this same thing. So let me know if you see anything that you really wish you had, and I will make sure to get it to you guys. I have, let me show you. I'm working right now. I've caught up all of the orders. Each order is on a step. So I have all my steps are full of orders. Clear, well, they're clear down here. We clear down and they go all the way up. Each person that's placed an order, they go all the way up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 12 orders that I've got to get boxed up. But I don't want to box anything. I'm sorry, this is so bad. I didn't want to box anything up until I could make sure you guys didn't want anything else, because then we have to go back and refigure shipping and then have to reach out to you again and all the things. So I thought I'm just going to show you real quick. And for those of you that were on the fence, just know that, even though I just got some stuff in, I'm really short again. So it took, what did it take? 2-3 weeks to come. So okay, and then also while we're just starting out, just in case, Tara, I hate to say her last name because it's kind of private, but her name is Tara, it starts with an O. I have an order for you from the very beginning for the fireplace greenery. If you still want it, message me again. I've tried to reach out to you several times. You're the only one now. I've gotten everybody else taken care of. You're the only one left from that original order that was still sitting there, and I was going to take it out and put it away, but I thought, maybe I'd give you one last shot here, because I don't know how else to message you besides the private messenger thing. So anyway, I think I've even commented back in the comments. And also let me say, if I show you guys something and you're like, I want one, I'm not going to know what it is. You have to tell me what it is. I'd rather you message me, because the comments keep getting lost. So I'm not doing an auction or anything like that. I'm just going to mess around and show you guys. But I know that a lot of you guys have ordered this way, and it's great, but it gets a little confusing. I think I've kept everybody straight. But anyway, so I was able to get, this is all the more I can get now. What was in there? 4. I got 12. I have 3 of these sold. So I have several of these. I have enough. I'll be putting these online. But these were those pots, the metal. They look like porcelain, but they're metal, and they're all chippy, and I love them. And they are $19.99. And then even the plop and drop ball looks cute in it. Just the plop and this is the plop and drop that everybody was loving. I agree. I love them too. I'll show you these more. This is a new greenery that came in. Maybe we'll just call it wispy. Let's call it wispy. Not whiskey, wispy. But I think it's really cute in there, and probably would need 2. But that's really cute and airy and light. It's real fluffy. Now the plastic, see again, this is plastic. We talked about this the last time I did greenery. The plastic greenery is, you can't get this fine detail with fabric. And so a lot of times the plastic is better. I'm not big on plastic, but most of this is, and that is why I found that out. So I learned something new, because I didn't realize I had as much plastic. But let me tell you, there's a plastic, an old plastic, and then there's a nice plastic. There is a difference. So if you guys are ever out and about and looking, I picked some up. What did I pick up? Oh, I picked up these, and I think these are anemones, anemones, I think that's what they call them, at Hobby Lobby. I love their flowers. They have great flowers, you guys. The greens, I only found 2 pieces. What did I do? My life got crazy when my daughter came to town, and I lost track of everything, and so I'm trying to get it all back together. What did I do with the Hobby Lobby? I bought 2 pieces so I could show you guys to run out and get it. When I find where I put it, I think I stuck it somewhere just fast out of the way. Oh my gosh, hurry, get everything ready. And I lost it. But I was only able to get 2 pieces of greens that I like. Dang, I don't know. It's obviously not in the dining room. I'm not seeing it. So this will be our wispy pick. This is another good one for like first time people. Like, let me show you. Like, I did the maidenhair fern, which I'm out of right now. So those of you that had already messaged me about it, I got you some. I did not get the maidenhair fern this time. So this is my idea of a replacement for the maidenhair fern. I'm gonna bend it so that it's gonna go in my decor right here, and I'm gonna show you guys what it will look like. Because I kind of like the soft wispiness of it. So you just stick it just like that. And it hangs and it's soft. And if it's fuller than you want, you can snip some off, like snip a couple of these pieces off to thin it down, and keep those though if you do that, because they're great for little tuckers, like just a little thing to tuck in wherever. Like I could take this piece right here and tuck it in with this flower, and it would it would actually look better. See that? So really you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces to use in amongst your other things if you get one of these, or you just use it and leave it like I had it here, just tucked in. Bend it all up, you guys. Don't be afraid to bend it. Like when you get it, it's just gonna look like a mess, and here's why, because I'm folding that thing down. I'm trying to save you guys shipping. Like the big boxes are expensive. I had one girl, it was like $60 in shipping. She got so much stuff. So I was trying to be all careful and make it all nice. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna fold this up like it was coming to me, or I'm sending it to my kids. And we folded it all down. I think it ended up being about $28. It saved a lot of money. So I'm folding stuff and I'm just crunching it in, but it's all fluffable, you know, it's all fluffable, so you guys can fix it. I'm seeing some message coming, but I'm gonna keep going and then I'll check back. So let me show you this plop and drop. This was the most favorite thing. I sold a good bit of it, but I probably still have about 8 more. And then I'm probably not gonna get any more. I'm gonna go to the other companies and get a couple different things. But let's just pretend that this is a candlestick. Let's just say that's a candlestick, okay? So the plop and drop, what I call a plop and drop, it's not really a plop and drop, but that's what I call it, because I don't know how to explain all these different greens. It's just on a, oh, wait a minute. I didn't tell you the wispy, I think is like $5.99. Where is it? It's cheap, I think. Yeah, it's only $5.99. Need to get 3. No, don't order too many because I don't have a whole lot of any of this stuff. I'm just kidding. The plop and drops are $15.99, okay? And it's just a ball. There is a plastic, it's plastic. It looks like a golf ball sized ball. You can kind of see it there. Look at that. There you go. And then all of these little things are stuck out of those balls, out of the balls. And it's $15.99, but look, I'm done. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. If you've got a candlestick, you guys are too tall to see, but pretend that's a candlestick. Okay, and then you got your other tall one with the candle on it, or the shorter one with the candle on it. That's how that would work. Or you just tuck it right in, like it's kind of bare. See how bare that is? And you just lay it right there like that in your greenery, or in your display, and it looks great. I can tuck it on back here and put that in there with, like, it's just so easy to use. It's so easy to decorate with. And I've sold a bunch of these. You guys are loving these, and I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for everybody that ordered one. 1, 2, or 3. I don't think I sold more than 3 to one person, but I sold several 3s. So yay! So proud of you guys for trusting me, and I know you're gonna love it. I know a lot of you have messaged me that you got it in and that you liked it, and so I'm so happy. I still have this stuff, which is a much brighter green. I love this stuff too. This I thought would go like with the maidenhair fern, just to be a different color, a little bit more springy, summery color maybe. Ooh, I'm scooting instead of picking up. Okay, and it's probably gonna be too big for here. This isn't the, oh, actually, no, it's not. It works in there really nice. So this isn't the great place. I didn't want to tear down anything. I don't want to tear a bunch of stuff down to show you guys because I've got a lot of work to do to get all this stuff boxed up. So, well, there's another great spot for a plop. See this? I just have a spring sitting up here. That is the perfect spot. I wonder what I threw it over here. I'm going to stick one up here. Now, when I get down to where I'm running out, remind me, tell me to check in your dining room on the books. There you go. That looks much better than my spring. See? See how easy this is, you guys? So if you are looking, I'm going to put my spring there out of the way. So if you guys are looking for how do you incorporate, how do you make your decor look homey and all of that. The trick is greenery, but it's good greenery. You don't want to go get yucky, fakey looking greenery. Like, you want good greenery, and that's what I'm trying to share with you guys. My house is full of greenery. I know I called myself a greenery snob the last time I was on here, and it's true. So just know that I love greenery, and I would not bring you one bad thing, I promise you. So this, we're gonna call this the Wispy. It's $5.99. This one, we'll just call it the light green pick. Oh, and I don't have a tag on it. Shoot. I think it's the same. It might be $6.99. It's either $5 or $6.99. It's the same, I'm sure. Ah, I thought I tagged everything. That's disappointing. I worked so hard to get all my tags on there. Oh well, I missed one. Okay, so here's a new one. This one's new. I've got all kinds of stuff to show you guys. So this is a succulent. We'll just call it a succulent hang down. I don't know what else to call it. It just hangs like this, and it's a succulent. So it's really good. Now, I had to sit, when I opened one up to see it, and it was really tight. It was really packed tight. Let's see, do I have another one? Well, there's some in a box over there. I'm not going to get them. But they're packed really tightly, and so they kind of laid a little flat. So I have been like trying, let me see if I can find some that I missed maybe. But I was trying to get them to open up. I like them better not, they're almost glued together. I don't know if the truck got hot or whatever, but like here's one that's hooked together. Where'd it go? Right here. And so I just pull those little balls apart, and I feel like it opened it up and made it look so much better. So I was like crunching it up with my hand to break it all up. But it's moving now, and it's looking really good. So if you happen to get one and it needs played with a little bit, just play with it. Deborah Lynn, what did you say? You didn't get notified. Oh, you didn't get notified that I'm going live or that I have your stuff. I do have, let me see if you're on my list. Yeah, Deborah Lynn, you're on here. I got you. You're on my steps. So I have Arlene, Brenda, Sherry, Ashley, Janet, another Brenda, it's a different Brenda, Carol, Angie, Deborah, Kathy, Cora, and Elaine that are on my steps. So you guys, I just haven't reached out to you guys because I didn't have totals, just in case you wanted to add anything. I just didn't want to have to do a second box and charge you more shipping, or I didn't want to have it all boxed up and all figured up and then have to cut it open and redo it all. So that's why, Deborah. So yeah, I will message you when we're done. You girls on the steps will be the first ones. So I would say if you guys don't hear from me by tomorrow evening, to message me that I've missed it. So it's a lot of work. You always, oh, thank you, Ellen. So anyway, let me show you what to do with this. So this is just another easy one. You just stick it right in. Whoops, my little flower's falling, but look at that. It's so pretty, and I love to hang it out of the sides of pots, but it's a good one. I probably wouldn't leave it here. It's a little bit long. I'd probably snip it, but I hate to have you guys snip it because see how it comes to a point? I mean, this is a long one, and I'm thinking I'll be able to find you guys some short ones, so I would leave this hang down. I mean, it's fine if I get that out of the way. I don't mind that. But it's a snap long. It's a snap long, so I think it will look better hanging out of the side of a basket, out of a vase, out of a crock, and even if it puddles down on the table or the shelf or the ledge a little bit, I think it'd be great. This is an awesome, awesome one. Or again, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's 4 pieces to it, and you could make this big one into a couple pieces that would be so cute hanging out of little arrangements. Like if you have anything little, those would be great there. So that, I love that. Let me see here. So that's new as well. So it's a succulent hang down. Yeah, let's just call that a succulent hang down. The other succulent, I think I sold all of my small succulents there online on my website. It's called TammyLovesVintage.com, so you'd have to look there. Oh, I forgot to tell you the price on that. Sorry. Let me see. Hopefully I have this one priced. Yeah, $12.99. $12.99. So there you go. Okay. All right. And then the large succulents. Do you guys remember when I was showing you this and I showed you another one that was like 3 times more expensive? Or this one was 3 times bigger and it was like 3 times cheaper. I had the wrong price when I checked it in. So it's supposed to be $14.99, which makes a lot more sense for the size of it because it's like as big as me. So this is a succulent. So those of you that wanted the succulent, and I gave you all, it was under my cost, and I gave it all to you for that because I said that here. But now I ordered more, and so I corrected it. So now it's $14.99, and that was the new order. So anybody that wants the big succulents, these just sit alone again by itself, but I love to tuck it in with a couple of other, like some flowers or something, just to make an arrangement more interesting. But this tucks in, I showed you on the fireplace how it tucks in better, but that just gives you an idea. So love that. Ooh, I put my spring down there, that's not great. Okay, so this is the large succulent, and it is $14.99, and that sounds better. Even the other didn't, remember I hesitated, I was like, that just doesn't sound right. Why is this little one so much more than this big one? Well, I had it wrong, let me see, oh, I know. Okay, these came in super ugly. They were like this, super thick. I thought, what the heck? I didn't order anything like this. It's really thick. I was so disappointed. I can't believe I picked that. Okay, hang on. So I took it out and I'm playing with it and I'm grumbling to myself. It's awesome. It's awesome. I've never had a fern like this before. I'm so happy that I didn't return it. Just put the lid on it and say, I didn't order these things. I'm sure I did because we all love ferns. But this is really, it is so real looking. I can't even tell you guys how real looking this is. And then as I was bending back and playing around, look how they're all different. This is smaller, just like a real fern would be, tighter than the big one. It's like a baby that's just popped. Oh my gosh, love these, love. And let me see here. Did I get a price on this one? No, of course I didn't. Oh, because I put it on the whole box. Hang on. It is, oh, it's $28.99. So this is, yeah, obviously this is a good one, but it is a good one. And then look, it's got all the little itty bitty curls. See that curl? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, at least 6 that I'm seeing. 6 curly. There they are. See them? So I tucked this one. Let me just show you. I tucked one over here real quick. I'm going to drag you over here. Come with me. Come with me. I'm headed to Hobby Lobby tomorrow for some flowers for a wedding. I don't get my greens there for the weddings, but I do get, oh boy, hang on a minute. I got to close my curtain. There. She is like a ghost. So here, see, what can you see? See what you can see here. This is so bad. So here's your greenery. This is the same fern, and I just tucked it in here by some books. Can you see that? Let me get you in here closer. So this fern, I'll call it the thick fern, okay? Because I think I've got a couple of little softer, spindly ones that are just a little sweeter. They're like little, I think. I might have sold them. I was thinking I had some ferns. I need to get more ferns. But I'm loving this big dog. He'll be great if you guys have a crock or a vase or a basket to tuck that in the edge of. That's awesome. But right here, I just tucked it by a book and a candle. Those flowers in the corner are my wedding. I have 2 weddings actually that I'm trying to work on. So I just want to show you this, not my flower pile. I'm out of room. So there's that. And then it's $28.99. And then we got these little bottles. They're $9.99 each. And look at them. Look at the texture. You know me and texture, right? I'm all about it. And look how the top's all funky looking. And you could cut any of these picks and just stick a little snippet down in. Oh, this is the other one I can reach and I'm not sure. Oh yeah, perfect. You could stick one of each. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. So there you go. So we got there's 3 different ones. Just have to tell me which one. So if you want the little bottles, we have turquoise green or cream for $9.99. So I thought they were adorable. They're just tiny. They'd be great for a window ledge or something to tuck in with your decor. I wouldn't set them all straight like this. You need to lift one up, like put it under a book. See how cute? Like, I don't have anything here to work with. I just have that one. Oh, here, I do, right here. My daughter wanted to take these books back and she couldn't because her suitcase was too heavy. So let's just say that you have some old books that you want to decorate with, okay? Okay, let me get you back. Oh, I'm white again. It must be the other window, or it's that light. Well, don't look at me, look at those. Look at these. So you're gonna put a couple of old books. I would turn them like this. Let's do this one because that one matches the book too much. And then there you go. So then they're all stair-stepped. Let me flip this. Oh, I need the light. Just don't look at me. let me shut this curtain. I don't think it's the curtains now. Maybe it is. Oh, it was. Okay. All right. So I'm still ghostly looking. But so that just gives you a quick idea with these little bottles. So it's great to tuck beside of a lamp. They're just awesome. And then so on books or on, let me think. I'm all shook up. Can't think. So if you have books, or if you have maybe a short like a lift, like a candle lift that protects your table from the wax, something like that with a little doily over it. Maybe you use your charcuterie board like I do for decor. You could do it that way. Okay, and then I have one more thing I want to show you over here, just because this is a prettier background than my dining room table. But these are awesome. Shoot, I didn't, oh, here's my prices. Okay, no, I didn't price these either. It takes a while to sit and price everything. So I just wrote them down and laid them in the boxes. So, okay, I got these in. Now, these, hey Randy, will you flip that dining room light off when you walk by? I'm like looking ghostly here. It's terrible. There, oh, forget it. I just tapped the screen and it went away. I'm good.
Right anyway.
Yeah, oh, that's better. Okay. So I have these pots. These we used to have. Some of you girls that live locally will remember years ago I brought these pots and decorated with them at your house. There's a large and a small. Okay, so they're ready, done. You just sit them and they're awesome. So anybody, again, beginner, decorator, must-haves. And I only have 4 large and 4 small, so jump fast. But they're the potted greens. They're the only potted greens that I have. Okay, so let me show you here. Get this down. I'm going to show you what they look like. So let me get this out of the way. This is just one that I've had. And let me get this fern out of the way too, just to show you guys, really show you the greenery. Look at that, just by itself. And all I did was plop it. So there, well, we don't want to call it plop, but that's what, I must say plop a lot. So I set that there, and I set that there. Okay, so they go together. Even if you don't have an old book to put them on, they're fine on their own. If you want to get a little bit more height, raise up, put a book or something like that under it. I love books. If you're not happy with the edge of your book, like the binder, then spin it around and show the pages. Looks great too. And then another really cute thing that we do when we're decorating, if you get tired of them, is to lay the small one on its side like that. And then you would just tuck in a little something with it, like a bottle. And you have the cutest little arrangement. See how different that is? So I just used 3 things. And then let me tell you again, $14.99 for the large, $11.99 for the small potted greenery, large or small potted, and then the bottle is $9.99. So see how cute, you guys? I'm gonna teach you all how to do this, and you are gonna be so happy. I hope, I think all of your houses will look fantastic. So, okay, so now while we're over here, what else? So I did get more of the hang down. So I know a lot of you guys were waiting on this hang down. So besides the succulent hang down, we have this wisteria hang down. Again, if you get it, you'll have to fluff it because I am gonna wrap it up. Like I'm gonna do this with it to send it to you in a smaller box rather than a big long box. So this will cost you like $6 or $5 to ship instead of $20 in a big box, because it's weight, but it's more the size of these boxes is what, I mean, I had a box under £1 and it was a fortune to ship. It's crazy. So anyway, here are your, so here's your hang down. Love it. We're just calling it hang down. That's what everyone's been ordering it with, and it's $13.99. And those of you that have messaged me, I have you some hang down. If you want to double check, go ahead and write it down, but or message me. Message me is so much easier. I got in more of the big, and oh, what was her name? There was a gal, I feel so bad. She messaged me right before Abby was coming. I've got it written down over there and I can't see my tablet. I feel so bad for it. I'm like, I'll take care of it tonight. And then we got so busy, and then Abby got here, and yeah, so I didn't, it's been a week, and I told her a few days ago I'd do it. I hate that. I did that to a couple of you guys, actually. I messaged you, so everybody's good. So anyway, this is the large vase filler. So you're gonna spread this apart, and honestly, that's all you need. If you have a vase, if you have an ironstone vase or any kind of vase, even a metal vase, if you have a watering can or whatever, you just set this down in there and it's done. That's your arrangement. If you want to tuck things in, you can. Some of it's plastic. The ferns with more detail are plastic. The bigger leaves that are just simple leaves are fabric. But it's all taped together. You can break it apart. They're all separate, so you can buy this one thing and break it apart. I believe it's $28.99. I did not get those priced either. They're laying on top of the box. I thought I was doing a good thing by doing that. I guess I wasn't. And then these were the fireplace, what I called the fireplace. So since I'm not on my mantle and I didn't tear everything off my mantle, again, it's the same as that, but it's a smaller bunch. I believe it's $9.99. I'm very sure I wouldn't even say it out loud here. And then, so pretend that this is a mantle. All you do, so a mantle would be a lot higher, but all you're gonna do, oh, see, it looks so much better on a mantle, and it needs shaped and formed, and I hate to even show you here. But so on the edge of the mantle, you just tuck it like that way, and then you put like all of your things that are on your mantle like around it, and it's just a self-made, it just does its thing, and it does not look good here. And I tell you, I sold out on the last one that I showed, but it's because on the mantle, honestly, it just looks so interesting, and you just stick it right on your mantle or on a ledge. I think it would be really great up on my ledge with a hang down, with the wisteria hang down with it. But I've been getting in and out of here. We ordered a bunch more paint, so I have like a whole bunch of paint in here. So I have paint on the top, and the bottom is full. You girls have been ordering my paint, so I had to get some more. So anyway, I showed you the cans. I showed you the fireplace. So, oh, I know what else. Yesterday, hang on a minute. I don't think I can reach. That and this and this. Okay. Okay. So without knocking everything down. So we also still have these. These were a pick with, let's just call this succulent pick. Remember, I did my little arrangement for you guys the last time I did these flowers. How much was the succulent hang down? Let me tell you, I got some right here. $12.99. $12.99. So this is $11.99, and look at all the bits and pieces that you get, and they're all different berries, and then there's a little succulent in there. You guys go shopping and you'll see how much a succulent can be, especially a size like that. So with all of the greenery, again, all you have to do, and it's done, is just lay it, you just lay it right here, and your greenery is done. Like, see that? So easy. And then you can even cut your succulent off. Like if you can't see it in your display, just cut the succulent off and use it in something else, and it's still beautiful without the succulent. I mean, you don't even see that it's missing. So love this one. I didn't get very many orders for this one, and I was shocked for $11.99. I think that's an awesome one. I love the color of it. So I thought I should maybe you were more paying attention to what I was doing than what I was using, but I did it. I could take you in and show you. I might. If I remember, I'll take you in and show you what I did with it while we were on here. Another one, I still have a few of these left. I've got a wedding coming up, one of the two. I might use a little bit in both. But there are 3 picks, and they're just ferns. And I showed you how I have a couple of them. I have 3 actually in one of my vases. So these are good. I'm gonna be putting all of these things online. It's just gonna take me a little bit to get it all. You guys know that. I didn't even get my first batch on, and then I was gonna say all hell broke loose, but that's not very nice. A lot happened. So I didn't get it done. So these are $15.99 for the whole bunch. And then I remember telling you guys, because I saw this on Pinterest where they took these fiddle leaf, like these are the most awesome fiddle leaf. And I can tell you 3 of you girls that bought these that weren't local, I didn't cut them, but I folded them. For some reason, they're sending this really long stem and a really short stem. And I don't think, I guess it would hold it, well, it's not really gonna hold itself up with that really long stem. That forces a really expensive box, and I don't think that's necessary. So I asked permission to fold these. They're still intact. A couple of them split, so you'd have to like floral tape them back, but they're fixable. But I don't think you need all of that length, or I would never hurt the integrity of the plant. I just don't think you need that length. So that saves some shipping. But these are fabric leaves, and they're awesome. This was another one that when I got it, I thought, oh my gosh. But when I opened it up, it is beautiful. And fiddle leaf fig trees are very expensive, whether they're live or fake. It doesn't matter. They're expensive, and they are all the thing. Like, they're all the cat's meow right now. Everybody is wanting fiddle leaf anything. If you're at all into decor. If not, you'll be watching and you'll hear fiddle leaf here eventually. And you'll be like, I remember hearing that from Tammy. Because I tell you what's happening, right? So, okay. This one, I should have played this one with this one before it came on. I'll ship it to you as flat as I can. But anyway, what I suggest doing with this fiddle leaf, I love it because it's 2 stems, but I love it because it's so full. Usually they're really kind of sparse, and they're in the $40 range. Not super awesome. I would take something round, bigger than, usually I use a pencil. I would try to find something bigger around, like the handle of a hammer or something like that, and maybe twirl these just a bit, you know, to more spiral them just a little. Not crazy for that. I think they need to be a little more worked. But what you would want to do is pick your container, pick an old coffee can, pick whatever you want, put some spray foam in it, and set this down in the spray foam, and then secure it. Like, put something that'll hold it, like put it over your kitchen cabinets and close it in the cabinet so it stands up straight overnight, and then your tree will stand up perfectly. Otherwise, you just snip off your leaves and branches and use them. But I saw a handmade fiddle leaf fern, or fiddle leaf, whatever, wreath, a handmade fiddle leaf wreath, and I thought, oh my gosh, I want to make a fiddle leaf wreath with my branch here. But I think you're gonna have to take a great, so that was the exciting thing. I think I mentioned it yesterday, or the day before, whenever we were talking about greenery, that I wanted to take this and show you how to wrap it and make it into a wreath, but I don't think I can. So I think what I have to do is get like a grapevine wreath or an already formed wreath form, and then snip it and poke it in. And then I'll get myself, oh, they were beautiful. They were on, I believe they were on Pinterest. I want to say that's where I saw it. But I thought, I can do that with my branches. If I don't sell them, I'm going to make a wreath, and you guys will want my wreaths. And then I won't get a wreath either. So anyway, this is what I have. Now this is $24.99. So see, if you can turn this into a tree, and all you gotta do is use that spray foam. I probably wouldn't do gravel. Gravel would probably hold it, but I just want it to be more perfect. Even just a bit of spray foam in the bottom, just some, and then fill it with gravel for the weight of it would be great. So yeah. So there you go. So there's that. I think that's everything. I went a lot quicker than I did the other night. If you guys look through, you'll find some greenery. Oh, my hair. When I wash it, it's just so slippery. Can't keep it up. Yeah, I had somebody else I've had 2 people comment I play with my hair too much, so you can see why. It's a mess. So, all right, that's all I have, you guys. I just wanted to show you what was new that had come in. So many of you had messaged me and asked me, and I teased you showing you all of the boxes in my dining room, and just that I hadn't had time to get to it. So anyway, I'm going to read your message or read your comments now. And so if you have any questions, throw them in here and I'll answer them in person. Otherwise, I'll answer them later. later because I'm going to be boxing all this stuff up. And please know that I have to make a trip to the post office tomorrow to get more boxes because I don't have enough. I mean, it's just me at my house. I don't really, you know, how many boxes do you guys have? Like, I don't have enough boxes for all this stuff. So I've got to go to the post office and get some boxes. And then keep working. So it'll be a little bit, but you'll for sure hear from me because I've got a few more steps to go and then I can line down this wall. I did that the last time. So I'll promise you I'll get to you. And if I run out, I'll order more. Yeah, I'll order more. But no, there's a couple places that I want to order from. So, hey, Shelly, hi. And there's Sherry. So yeah, if you guys don't have any questions, just jump off. I'm just going to be saying hi here. I feel like you haven't seen me in forever. Diane, I've been on here a lot. Well, good. That makes me feel good that I'm not like overcrowding you guys, making you be sick of me. Hi, Marnie. Linda, hello. Hello. Hey, there's Ann. Ann, we're going to be starting your furniture next week. So I've got to get a hold of you soon. Tonight I'm going to be tied up boxing probably until I run out of boxes. I'll get a hold of you, but I think Natalie's planning on coming on Tuesday. So FYI, I got to get to you before then. You like the plastic better. Tanya, the plastic has a lot more detail to it, but there's good plastic and bad plastic. So be mindful of it. You buy all the flowers you want out there, but just watch your greenery because it's so important to get it good. Yes, there is. Yes. Elizabeth, hello. Hi, Michelle. Whoops, I bumped the tripod. Hi, Penny. There's Penny. There's Lucretia. You love all those frames. Oh, the frames behind me. Oh, yeah. So that's in my private group. I have a, oh gosh, I didn't realize you could see that. I have a little crafting group online where we make vintage things. And I usually do 3 or 4 things in a month there. There's been a couple of months over the past over a year that I might have only gotten to a couple, but they were good ones. And the girls in there were all kind of friends, and I mean, we've become friends. And so I just go in there and talk to them like heartfelt. Like when my hair looks like this, that's when I go in my group. So, but it's $15 a month. You can join at the top of my page. In the picture, there's a link, and you just hit subscribe, and you can join there if you'd like to get in. But we do mostly vintage things, and we make all kinds of things, different vintage. Antique, we use a lot of antique things. I don't do a lot of the dollar store stuff here. I mean, I appreciate it, and the creativity is crazy awesome. But you know, when you make a lot of things, you got to have it at your house, and I just like antiques more. Couldn't it say? Oh, it could sit on the spring, Michelle. Yes, it could. You are just the smartest. Yes, it probably could. Hey, Linda. There's. How do you say that? Burl? What a pretty name. Like Pearl, but Burl. Very pretty. She likes it, whatever I was showing. There's Shelly. She likes something. Thank you. String of pearls succulent. That's exactly what it is. That sounds a lot better than the hang down succulent. Deborah, yes. But I did tell you I have you up there. So, getting on late. Like what you see. Ellen, thank you. How do you order? You can just message me privately. Diane is how everyone's doing it. I have a website called TammyLovesVintage.com, and it's TAMI, but I just don't have a lot on there yet. I have things, but just not the greenery. It was just a new idea. So many people were talking about my decorating, and I just didn't want to see them go get junk. And so I thought I would share, because a lot of people were asking me where you get yours and what do you know, and yeah. Anyway, there you go. Oh, okay, Deborah, good. Okay, we're straight then. Off of a wreath. What do you mean, off of a wreath? Hanging something off of a wreath, I bet is what you're talking about. Absolutely. Succulent hang down, I think I said was $12.99, I think. Threw a lot of prices out here. Rochelle wants a fern. Oh, you want one of the rubber one? Oh, they're awesome. Okay, Rochelle, I'll definitely get you one. You will love it. You got to play with it. It's a Boston fern. Yes, it is. You got to play with it, but yeah, you're going to love it once you get it. I mean, in the box when it was like that, I thought, oh my gosh, what did I order? but when I took it out, I was pleasantly surprised. Thank you, Michelle. It's available now, Penny. We'll just message back and forth. You want a cereal one? I meant a cream. Okay, a cream vase. Gotcha. Absolutely. Deborah. Oh, I'm glad you find it funny. I find it annoying, but thank you. Rhonda Shook just sent me a message. I live in Zanesville, Ohio. So yeah, if you're local, you can pick it up. I have stuff on my back porch all the time for people to pick up. Yeah, Rochelle, watch again. You want a small potted green one. Okay. Okay, I know what you mean. And a large potted. Okay, gotcha. All shook up. Are they ploppers? I don't know. We called them plop and drop balls. So everybody was messaging me that they wanted a plop and drop or a plop or whatever, and I knew what they wanted. So it was just kind of a funny thing that we called it here. So can you get cotton? Cotton? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. So you can message me. Oh, thank you, Ellen Sprinkled. How awesome. I always forget that. Let's see. Yeah, I usually have a little sign I can hold up. I always forget to ask you guys to do that. Just if you think your friends might enjoy. The hang down succulent was $12.99. You want all the frames behind me. I'm not done with them. Yeah, Burl wants the frames too. Late joining. Hi, Elaine. Holly, yes, if you have questions, please message me. That's such a better way. I tell you why, when I get off of here, I get on the messages and I answer everybody, answer everybody. And then when you message me back, they start to get lost like in the feed. So I'm constantly looking through to see if there's any trails, and I admit it, I try hard to keep watching, but the more people we get, the harder it is to keep up with. So Deborah's not sure about something, but I'll be talking to you, girl, because I got a step over there for you. You love this piece? Oh, thank you so much. It was the first piece I bought when we had our store. I loved it too. It's got the black hardware. I did change out the knobs on the drawers. I had another piece and I took the knobs off. I wish you were on a different tripod and I'd show you, but I just love them. They're old, but I did change them and put those on there. I'm not on enough. Oh my word. Who said that? Janice. I had added a watch party, whatever I was doing. Hope you got more followers. Well, gee whiz, Deborah, thank you. Thank you for that. Do we have any plops? I do. I have a box of plops. I went through another box, but luckily I ordered 2, so we're good. Because I had a lot on the list. You love the greenery. I do too, but greenery, who said that? Brenda? Yeah, greenery's got to be good greenery, not just junky greenery. Whoops, oh shoot, I pushed the wrong, sorry, there's my ceiling. What was the smaller fern like greenery that you put on your shelf? It was $5.99. Let's call it, what do I call it? Wispy, light and fluffy, whatever, just the greenery I put on my shelf, you can say that. I don't know what to call it. Michelle probably knows. Just call it fluffy greenery. Yes, if you're local, absolutely pick it up. Heck yeah. I try to save on shipping as much as I can. Oh, Deborah, I'm so glad. I knew you had gotten some stuff. Cotton that you put in a vase. Oh, like you mean the cotton branches. Yes. Shayla's going to watch the replay. Absolutely. Oh, Elaine, proudly sprinkled. That's such, thank you. Whoops, I hit the wrong button, but thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you. I'm not on enough. Oh, Sharon, I try to not come on too much unless I have something really good for you guys, but I feel like I'm on a lot. So, one came in. Let me see if I can read it. I'm seeing the greenery and potted plants on the site. No love, Sherilyn. I don't have it on the site yet. It just came in. I just unboxed it. Like there's boxes everywhere. Like look, see that? That's my table's full of boxes. I'm just unboxing my order, and these girls know I always share. I can get too excited, so I always share, and then they message and tell me what they want because I like to show them what to do with it. When you when you put this on line, like a picture of that or a picture of that, like, what are you gonna do with that? So I like to go live and show them and kind of put it in my decor somewhat. I did better on the last one. This one I didn't do so well, but I like to show you how to use it. And so, oh gosh, Deborah, I need an assistant so much. If anybody local to me would love to help me, I need someone so bad. I need someone creative and someone that likes antiques and someone that likes to decorate and someone that just needs a little extra on the side. Oh, I need help so bad. Yeah, I had a girl, Beth, and she ended up and took a job at a hotel. So the Boston Fern was, I think it was $29.99 or $28. Oh, I already pulled it. I don't know where it is. Oh, here, it's right here. So anyway, I'm not very organized, so I don't have a page. I think it's $28.99. It's laying on the box over there, but message me and I'll tell you. And I can order more if by chance you miss it. You wish you could do it. Oh, I wish you could do it too. My gosh, do I need it. But anyway, I had one last thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm going to drag you through my house here. I wanted to show you what I did with that succulent pick, just in case you weren't on live to see my, and it's going to be dark. Oh, it's going to be dark. But I want it here. See if you guys can see that. Oh. And I poked a couple of other things in here after the video was over. I poked my black flowers back in. Oops. So let me hang on a minute and get the light on. Does that help? Here's another light. See if that helps. No. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I have this bag. We're going to be trying to make something like it. We can't make this one, but something like it. Shouldn't be too tough, but we're going to work on, I don't know. I haven't decided. We're going to do something in my private group there at the top of the page next month. But so these are just Hobby Lobby flowers. These are the Hobby Lobby flowers. I tell you guys, I tuck these in everywhere. They're, I call them the funeral flowers because they're not funeral flowers. Funeral flowers are very fancy, but what I take to my grandma's gravesite, back when you get to the flowers, past the flowers, and you're back by the wreaths, and they're a little more inexpensive, and they're big pick with all kinds of stuff. That's what I'm talking about back there. And you get these and they're full, and you can get them in hot pink and yellow and all of the colors. I use these all over my house. I cut them up, like some I keep bunched, so that's tucked in. But see, the main body of this is that succulent pick. I'm gonna get this flower out of here. And then I have a couple of the tall things. They are on my website. But that greenery pick that I was talking about. And then, is this what I got from Hobby Lobby? They had a hang down that I really like. I think that this is one of those Hobby Lobby things that I love. There's not a lot of greenery there, but I do like that one. And then there was one other one, but I can't remember where I put it. It's big. It's pretty big, but I like it. So I just thought this needed a little bit of happy, just a little bit, because I had so many greens. So I added some flowers in there. And then I wanted to pull the black. These are actually red berries that were my daughter's wedding, and we painted each berry black. So I got them on Amazon, and I don't even remember where. So I could try to find them if somebody wants to. But you just go find some berries at Hobby Lobby and paint them black, and then there you go. So but the body of this, like if I was to take that out, oh yeah, and here's we still have this too. I love this. This was that eucalyptus. Super soft, all kinds of pieces to it. I did tuck that in there. So anyway, you might have to go back and watch my other video with the greenery. I don't know the date. Message me and I can tell you what it was. So anyway, and then there's my fireplace mantle. So those that are new, maybe that have never seen me before, that mantle is so full. And I emptied it off a lot to show you guys how to do things. So that's where I showed you that really good pick. We just slid it in right here. Here's my big succulent that I told you is $14.99. And then here's that little pick. I even have price on it. It is $6.99. I remember I told you I thought it was $6.99. It is. So it's just stuck right in there, and I love the light color with the dark color. And I know that's a lot up here, but I love it. It's so interesting to me. I love looking at it. So, I mean, I could do it very simple with a vase, an empty vase, and a couple candlesticks and a finial or something, but it's more challenging to make it pretty like that. So anyway, that's my thing. So you can see I like Greenery a lot. And I sold all the hang down, so I don't have any hang down Greenery on there right now because I sold it all. So, oh, and my daughter brought me, look at this. I got to figure out what to do with these. She brought me a whole bunch of skeleton cactuses. Her and her sister, they went hiking in Arizona, and she brought a suitcase full of skeleton cactuses. See them all? So they're awesome, but I'm not sure what I would do with all of them. I got a lot. So bless their hearts. So anyway, that's all I have. I'm going to go. I'm going to fly. I just wanted to show you what was happening here in my... that I'm working on, you guys. Even if you haven't heard from me, it's because Abby's been here. I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get to work on you, and I at least want to get you in your piles together. And then I've got to get the boxes. Then I'll get it all boxed up and taped up and get your shipping figured out. And then I'll message you with the total, and then we'll figure out how we're gonna pay and all that. So usually it's PayPal. So the thing where it usually holds me up is I have trouble getting you to give me your address and your email address. I need to know where to ship it, and I need to know where to bill it. And then so what I do, if I have that, then I can go through the whole process and tell you how much it's gonna be, and then you can tell me, you know, what you want or don't want or whatever. So, and then I can open it up and take some stuff out, or I can add a couple more things, like we've done all that stuff. So anyway, thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's see. I have a knack for decorating. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, I kind of enjoy it. I was never formally trained in any way. I just like doing it, and I think that a lot of us on here do, and it's fun to share that with you guys. So making sure there's no other questions, like official questions. Oh, Penny. I would love to do something like, oh, you wish you lived closer, Dawn. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I got my girl. Penny, I wish you did too. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna fly. I got a lot of work to do, so I'll go through, answer all your comments. I got my notepad there. I'll take some notes and jot down everything, anybody's, you know, whatever, and then I'll start finishing up my piles, and I've got a few boxes over there that I can do, and then, yeah, but I know you guys were happy that I got some more of these in. I had a lot of people asking for these. So this will be my last batch. So they're $19.99, and they're a perfect wall container. One lady wanted to hang it off of her ladder. She has a ladder, and she saw that how I had my bag hanging on there. So yeah, so anyway, that's it. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. It's nice to meet all of you new folks. Bye. Oh, my hair. Bye.